Okay, let's begin. Good afternoon to everyone. Hello. Let's continue our exercise. God bless to all of us. Planning and Control Management, Part 4, Program Progress Monitoring, Updating, and Controlling. Thank you for all your subscriptions, your likes, and your shares. Our previous episode was Part 4, Session 40, Program Update 005. This is the start or the first process of updating a program. This was specific to a progress and actuals update using previous or exported Microsoft Excel file format. And our current episode is part 4, session 41 for program update 005. Let's discuss, or we will be discussing, how to incorporate identified external delays into the current program. Okay, our objective is to demonstrate how to incorporate identified external delays into the current program. Okay, here we go. Here is the delay scenario or the narrative for period for the month of October. So prior to the delay event, previous program update 004, which was for the month of September 2022, had an accumulated 41 days project delay caused by owner 20 days, contractor 16 days, and concurrent 5 days, while excavation and backfilling was still the driving activity of the project critical longest path. Okay, let's look at these figures. Owners for 20 days delay, and contractor 16 days, and concurrent 5 days. We will look at these figures in our window schedule analysis layout. Okay, let's open our Primavera. Now we will go to layout. And then let's open the window schedule daily analysis. Okay, and then apply. Okay. So how can we count? If you look at the this one, 20 days for the owner, how can we find it here in our window schedule analysis? Okay, this is the total. Okay, let's do it this way. We will create a layout. Okay, for the causes of delay. We will organize our layout by causes of delay. Okay, actually I have already it here. Let's open it. Okay, let's go to filter, modify, and then WBS is under under what? Under the window schedule daily analysis. Okay, and then apply. Okay, here we go. It is already organized by what you call this. If you look at here, how to customize. Okay, I put it in here, the project, which is the project title, or yeah, I will put the highest level, the project, and here is the causes of delay. Okay, this is the one we created in the activity code previously. You can click it there, and then you can find causes of delay. Okay, and then the next is the WBS. So the causes of delay, let's say we will put this as 1. Okay, and WBS. Okay, and then let's apply. They're the same. Okay, so here we can find it here under here on the column of the actual duration of delay. So here, under the non-excusable and non-compensable delay, we can see here 16 days total. Okay, that means that is for the delay caused by the contractor here. This is under the contractor. And if you look at here in our, this is 16 days. How about the owner? Okay, if you look at the owner, that is 20 days. Okay. Actually, this 20 days is the excusable and non-compensable delay. So the total is 20 days. That includes the delay by the principal owner, which is 15 days. And then the 5 days by the concurrent delays. Okay, so 5 concurrent delays and then owner is 20. So it becomes 20 plus 16 plus 5 is 41 days. Okay, actually the owner itself, its accumulated delay is 15 days. But here there is an excusable delay here, which is the site access. So that is also attributed to the owner. Okay. So the total of 41 days, if we can see here, this is the 41 days, the previous period. Okay, the previous period, which was the baseline delay. So that was 41. So if we will add this up, 20 plus 16 is 36 plus 5 is 41 days. Okay. Now our current identified delays here is contractor equipment suspension extends until 12 of October. In the previous month, there was a 10 days suspension, I think 10 days or 5 days suspension for the equipments of the contractor, and it extends until for the current month on the 12th of October and resumed on 13th of October. But the inclement weather or force majeure, so meaning after the equipment was already reinstated into a good condition. They wanted to resume on the 13th of October, but inclement weather or force majeure prevented equipment to execute site works, which started on the 16th of October and ceased on the 20th of October. So that means they started on 10th of October, but since there was an inclement weather started on 16th, so they work only for 3 days, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, so here is now the sequence of events. Okay, the equipment suspension extension. So that was 1 October up to 12 of October. Okay, and then there is a resumption of work from 13 up to 15th of October. And then it comes the force majeure or the inclement weather that is not workable, which is good for 5 days. And the work resumed. So here is the final scenario. that the contractor's delay is 12 days, 1 up to 12 of October. And then in here is the force majeure, which is the external delay of 5 days, meaning external delays, the contractor and nor the owner will not be responsible for the delay. Okay, so what shall we do now? Let's open our Primavera and we will add that delay into our schedule. Okay, so let's go back to the layout of the delay event editor. Okay, here, and let's apply it. Okay. So since the activity that was affected was, okay, let's show only the bottom layout, no, but okay. Okay, so here is the, how about if we will filter out the delay event editor, modify, activity percent complete is not equals to 100. Okay, then apply. Okay, let's go to, okay. Let's roll up these items. Okay, so let's filter all. Okay, preliminaries. Okay, here is the excavation. This was still the one being impacted by the delay, right? Okay, so let's work on it. So here's our window. Okay. So the first thing we have to do is, of course, we have to copy this one. Okay, let's have a reference for the last delay event. Okay, here. The last delay event is the equipment suspension, right? So now there is when we look at our sequence of events here, there is a delay here for the contractor, the equipment suspension extension. So there is an extension, the suspension, the equipment suspension was extended. So let's click, right click, I mean highlight, and then right click, and then copy, and then right click, and then paste. Okay, here, this one is okay. All checkbox are marked. And then let's go to, okay, this one, there is no problem with this one. Let's click OK. Okay, so it is already here. So the first thing we need to do is to create an activity ID. Okay, so what should be the activity ID for that one? So we will be using the activity ID here. Let's copy that one. And then let's put it here. Because, okay, so C20, we'll make it, 2 is fixed. We'll make this a 6. And then this one is the 8th chronology of delay. And now, since we are on the 3rd period of this activity which is being delayed, so we will put it as 3. Okay. And next, we will add another delay for the external delays. So we'll just copy this one. Copy. And then paste. Okay, so here we go. So we will make this as 2. We'll make this as the 7th activity of delay event. Okay, and this one is 9. And this one is still number 3, meaning the 3rd period. They fall on the same period. Okay. Next. So what should be the predecessor of this? What is the description of this delay here? So this should be equipment suspension, right? So let's put it here. Equipment suspension extension. Oh, okay. And then here, this one is the inclement weather, or say force majeure, or inclement weather, or say force majeure, majeure. Okay. Now first we will determine first the predecessor of this one. So of course the predecessor of this one is the previous delay event, right? Okay. So this one, we will connect it here, and then right click and then link, right? Next, what is the predecessor, the successor? Of course, the successor of this one is this one, the inclement weather force majeure. But there is a 3 days, if you look at here. Okay, there is a 3 days lag here before the force majeure was implemented. Okay, so let's make it as from here and down here. Let's click and put a link. Okay, so how can we put the log? So we have to view the bottom layout, bottom details. Okay, and then we'll go to relationship tab. Then after that, from here, if you look at the backfilling here, we will put it here. The log is 3. Okay, if you go there. Okay, so what will be the inclement weather force majeure will be the successor. What should be the successor of this force majeure? So the successor should be the grading. So here, if you look at here, the next activity after the excavation is grading, right? Here, this one. So it should be the successor. So let's highlight and then highlight the grading and then right click and then link. Okay, but actually the excavation activities itself is already completed for the current month, but only we have to reflect the delay events so that later on we can have the reference where is the positioning or the location of the delays within the whole period of the project. Okay. So how many days is it should have a log, because after the excavation, after the force majeure, there is a continued work before the grading start. Okay, so that means after the force majeure, the work continues. So it was finished by 20th of October. So that means the work resumed here after the external delay up to 20th of October. And then the grading actually started on the 26th. So that means there is a 5 days lag, right? Can you visualize that or can you imagine? Okay, let me explain. The force majeure was the rain, or I mean the inclement weather stopped on the 28th of October. But if you look at our schedule, the grading works started by 26th of October. So that means from 20th of October down to 26th of October, which is the 20th of October was the period of the force majeure or inclement weather. After that, the work started by 26th of October. So that means there was a lag of 5 days. Okay, after the after the weather condition, the inclement weather or the force majeure period, the work continues for 5 days, and then the grading start. So let's make a log of 5 days. Okay. So these 5 days is for the period of working days. Okay, so that the relationship or the link will be continuous, or the duration of the delays will be continuous. Okay. Okay, so next. Okay, so let's remove this grading anymore, because previously we linked it into grading, but actually now, because there is a new delay event, which is the successor of this equipment suspension. So let's remove this. Okay. Okay, so the successor of the previous delay will go to the current delay, which is the equipment suspension. Okay, so I think it's done. So okay, so let's move on to the we will supply all these columns. Okay, so the predecessor activity description is done. Activity category. So this is we will change this to delay events, right? Okay, so let's go to, okay, so if we click this delay event, so it will come out here. We have to choose that should be under the activity category, that should be a delay event, right? Okay, so since this one is also a delay, so let's highlight it and then fill down. Okay, let's go to the causes. So if we will click this one, click. So we will be prompted to select so whose delay is the equipment suspension. That is the delay of the contractor. Okay, let's double click it. And also this one, let's click it. So what delay is the inclement weather? Okay, let's show all the filtered here, all values. Okay, it should be under the external. So actually, this is very generic. When we say external, we make it in general that external delay should not be the responsibility of the owner, nor the client, or nor the contractor. It may either be an act of God, or there is some strike, or some other party or third party that are involved in the delay. Okay, which are not related to the contractor and to the owner. So let's click external. Okay. Now the chronology. So of course we can see the chronology here. That is on the 8th. And here is the 9th. Okay. That is the sequence of the delay. So window start. So it started on the 1st of October, right? So let's click here. Okay, so let's click October 1st. Okay, and then we'll click here. That should be October 30. Okay, 31. Okay, and the same thing in here. Right click and then fell down. Right click and then fell down. So how about the actual starts? So here we can see here under the equipment suspension extension, the actual start is 1st to 12th of October, the duration. So we will make this as the 1st of October. Okay, and then this one should be the 31st of, no, 12th of October. Okay, and this one, the inclement weather, if you look at here, 16th to 20th of October. Okay, so let's click here. Take note, this is an actual start, 16th of October. Okay, and then 20th of October. So this should be 5 days. And this one is 12 days. Okay, so how about the available float? There is none. There is still zero because we are still on the delayed situation. How about the periodic ECD? Okay, the periodic ECD is we can find it here. Okay, so that should be 367. Periodic ECD, that is the current ECD now. So since we are working on the current program, so that is their periodic ECD now. So 367. Okay, how about the okay, this one is only for the for our reference. We cannot even edit that. Okay, when you click it, no. Window delay. So how many window delay we have in that? Okay, if you look at our window delay, this is now the current 367. If we will look at our previous, okay, our previous periodic ECD here under the window schedule delay analysis. Okay, anyway, how about if we will you can see here 346. So that means 367 less how much? 367 less 346. It will give you 21 days, right? Am I right? Okay, so that is 367 less 346 is 367 less 346 is 21. So that means the window delay here is 21. And also here is 21. I think we have to put this here. Only one, we will just put only one here because we are summing up here for the summary. Okay, a baseline delay, how many days? So when we say baseline delay, this is 367. And our, if you look at our baseline program here, the periodic ECD is 305. So that means 367 less 305, how much? 62, right? 367 less 305, so it will give you a 62. Okay, so that means the baseline delay here is 62. No. Okay, this one here is 62. This one, I think we have here, the window delay here is how much? This one is 12. Now we made a mistake. And then this one is 5. So here is the actual duration is 12. So how much? Yes, the window delay is 21. So actually this one is 12 and this one is 5. So why it comes out that the overall window delay is 21? Okay, you can imagine that there might be a underperformance for the contractor. That is why it comes out that the total is 367 less the 346 is equals to 21, but the delay of the contractor here is 12 days and the delay of the external delay is 5 days. It is only 17. So probably the 4 days delay is the underperformance by the contractor, and we will see that in the next episode. Okay, but for now I will put it here as 12 and here as 5. Okay, so the baseline delay is confirmed 62. So here, how can we classify this one? This is the contractor's delay. So that means that is non-excusable and non-compensable. So that is how many days? 12 days. Okay, and how about the external delay? So external delay, that is excusable, but it is not compensable, right? So that is 5. So excusable, EN, excusable, but non-compensable. NN is non-compensable and non-excusable. Okay. How about here? There's none. Okay. So how about the compensation? Since this is non-excusable, non-compensable, so the compensation is should be 0. So let's go to the resource tab and we will delete this so that there will be no amount in there because contractor is not entitled for compensation. Okay. Okay, how about this one? The external. Of course, it is not also the contractor is not compensated here, not compensable here because external delay is not the responsibility of the owner. So let's remove also. There is no, there should have no compensable amount in there. Okay. Okay. So now, what's next? So let's put this under the WBS, but we have to create a WBS for this one before we can go to, so let's go to WBS. Okay, and now we will add here the fifth. Okay, let's add. Okay, this is PU 005. Okay, so let's make it as the 31st October 22. Okay, oh no. So this should be the, let's just copy this one. Program updates, progress program update 005. And this should be what? The equipment suspension, the equipments suspension extension. Okay. And the other one is the inclement weather, or in other words, force majeure. Okay. Equipment suspension extension and the inclement weather or force majeure. Okay, so let's get back to activity and then let's assign that one. So let's click it in here, this one. Okay, let's click it. Okay, let's choose this one, right? PU005. Okay, so it is here already. It is added on the Windows schedule delay analysis level. And then since they are the same period, so let's just highlight it. Okay, and then right click and then fell down. Okay, so it's done. Okay, so I think we're done here. So we'll be enough here. So the next period or the next episode, of course, will be the determination. Okay, let's move to the next episode. Okay, up next is the part 4, session 40, 2. Am I right? So that is a program update, determine and incorporate contractors inefficiency or underperformance and analyze project delay. Okay, I hope to see you in this episode and thank you for watching. Thank you very much. That is for your own good. Our upcoming episode is program update 005 status reports and summary. So this is the last one. That is next after next episodes. I'm just trying to minimize the upcoming episode here because it looks messy for me also. So okay, so kindly subscribe, like, and share. Okay, God bless to all. Okay, session end.